So it really looks like Miranda ain't coming back. She really just skipped town with the miracle baby of yours. How much money have you lost on all the merchandise and everything with this baby gone?
Surprisingly, there's a good number of people still buying the merchandise, but we've lost thousands of dollars. And obviously the analytics on our socials aren't doing as good now that she's gone.
That's why I could never run a business like that. You know, if you, in my business, when food goes bad, you throw it out. You don't cry about it, and that it is what it is, but buying hard merchandise like that, doing the social media stuff, I don't know.
Well, look, it's always according to God's plan, not our plan. Things aren't always going to go our way, and life is just one big story. And when things don't go our way, we pivot. We change the story a little bit. And I may have lost one miracle baby that has brought in a lot of revenue, but when we open up the natural birth wing, there'll be a whole lot more miracle babies. And that's what we'll be known for.
Yeah, I was thinking about that plan of yours, that idea. I personally would have never let my ex-wife do a natural birth, but I like it for your church. It makes it seem so holy, but wouldn't you need to get some sort of medical approval or some approval from Serafina Town to legally do that at your church? Because if so, then you still have to cross the red tape that you're trying to avoid with Mill, since she runs it. You know what I'm saying?
Or you could see why it was such a pain in the ass when she didn't want to sell Stoom to me or give me any control over it. I made a good offer and she still denied it. So hopefully, just over time, she gets too busy to remember that she doesn't like my family.
I don't know. She don't play nice with no one. If you get on her bad side, which you already have, no offense, everyone has. She's just that type of personality. That's why I ain't with her no more. But you get on her bad side, she holds grudges. So you gotta try to do this natural birth wing, and then have Brian's girlfriend have a natural birth there. She's not gonna allow you to do it. That's just my opinion. She's gonna shut it down. Anything that falls under her jurisdiction moving forward, unless you grovel at her feet and say sorry, she's not gonna allow it.
Well, she doesn't scare me. I've been running this church for decades. She's not going to strong arm me or put up constant red tape. I will fight it. And we may not have our miracle baby anymore, but she can serve as the catalyst to why we have a natural birth wing. That's the way I see it.
Can I also say something without offending you? It was just something that I noticed. I was bored. I was reading some comments from the internet show, right? Someone pointed something out to me that I didn't even think of. You know, Nanny Agatha, before Mill took over Stoom, Nanny Agatha oversaw all the medical crap, right? The clinics, the information that comes through, the hospitals, the medicine, all this. Don't get pissed off at me. It's just something that someone commented. What if Nanny Agatha had a hand in the DNA test that Brian took with Charlotte? What if she made it so that he looked like the father, so Joey didn't have another baby with Miranda? Because, you know, she hates her great-grandson, right? Grandson, yeah. What if that's the case? What if Charlotte's not even your miracle baby? What if she belongs to Joey?
That Nanny Agatha has never liked my family. Do you really think she would go out of her way to get her hands dirty and meddle with a paternity test and make Miranda believe that my nephew was the father over her grandson?
Hey, I hope for your sake that you don't even have to think about something like this. I'm just saying, that woman has her hand in everything, even when she's not around. Just because she's letting her daughter now run the medical crap, she's doing something else right now. But I wouldn't put it past her to be fishy with Brian's DNA test results so that, you know, she could give Miranda a little bit of happiness. A less tie to Joey. Less reason for Joey to pursue her. I don't know. Crazier things have happened in this stupid family.
Well, the only big problem with that whole possible scenario is the fact that I went on stage with Charlotte. I posted her on my social media. I made merchandise for her and coined her as the miracle baby. If it turned out that she wasn't even blood, do you understand the image damage I will take? The way people will look at my family? The way that people will mock us for that mistake? That we were duped into thinking something like that?
That's why I'm telling you, when I saw that comment, I was like, yo, let me tell this guy that. Because, if it comes out that you were preaching a miracle baby that's not even your nephew's, now that's dirt. That's something that could screw you up. And I work for you. I have a vested interest in, it's a chested interest. I don't know, but, I want your church to be prosperous, I want to continue feeding your family and stuff.
Well, hypothetically it is true, right? Which I don't think it is. But hypothetically it is. It could go two ways. It could go the way that I said, and we could be the laughing stock of Serafina Town for getting the wool pulled over our eyes, or my nephew had a baby with a woman, and her in-laws meddled with his paternity test and tricked him into believing that he was the father of a baby when he wasn't. Who's the victim? Our family. Turn the miracle baby into the baby of sin. Could go that route. And then that family who meddled with the DNA test is still running all of the medical stuff in town. I don't think the people would like that. I think they would get canceled.
Miranda, it's Tiffany. I don't know why I'm surprised that this went to voicemail. I guess I have a little bit of an ego thinking that you would pick up for me and I shouldn't have one. But I have to call you. I have to. I can't just ignore this situation. This is my boyfriend. And I care deeply about him. And you are affecting him. Psychologically. I've never seen him so upset. So distraught. So broken. He misses his daughter. And I didn't get into a relationship with him for it to turn this way. For me to have a broken shell of a man now. He is downright obsessed with finding his daughter, and there is no way to spin this in a right direction for you to look good. This is horrible what you've done to him. You have stripped him of his fatherhood, and no man should be stripped of their fatherhood. No mother should be stripped of her motherhood. And I apologize what you went through with your son, but this is unacceptable behavior. In all my years walking this planet, I have never witnessed any situation like this. I grew up in a family where these types of things are valued. Fatherhood, family. For you to flee like this is an act of cowardice. Straight up an act of cowardice. You don't have to call me back. Just tell Brian where his daughter is. Do something. Be a human being. Have a heart. Forget what he's done to you. This is so past whatever he's done to you. This is breaking him. It's not fair. It's a selfish act of cowardice.